Hi Flosstube family, how are you? My name is Sabrina and my channel name is Lady Marmalade in Stitches. I'm wearing my glasses today because I have some allergies and my eye just won't stop watering, and it's just making it a bit more difficult for me. Today is Tuesday the 3rd of October and this is Flosstube number 7, and I have installed for you today New Start, some WIPS and crochet at the end. I just like to say thank you to all my subscribers, and thank you to all my new subscribers. It is really heartwarming when I see that number come up. It just means that there are people out there who like and appreciate my videos, and that does mean a lot to me because that's why I do it. I do it for you, I do it for me. So it's for both of us, and it's a way for me to interact with the Flosstube community. As you might know, I don't work. I do stay home because of my health, so I tend to feel a little bit isolated at times, and I just feel that this is a good way of communicating. When I get comments and things like that, it's wonderful, and that's the reason why I do this. I love this hobby. I love it so much. It keeps me sane. It keeps my mind and my hand busy when my body probably is not feeling the best. So once again, thank you to everyone out there who even just watches my videos. You know, I appreciate that you do take the time to even watch my video, but if you do like the content, please subscribe and please like as well. So I'm going to start off with some life update. I won't go into too much detail. It's been just over 2 weeks since my last Flosstube, and I've worked on about 6 WIPs, I think it is. They're over here. About 6 WIPs. Now, I didn't think that I was going to film 2 weeks later. It's just over 2 weeks, not just a couple of days, over 2 weeks. Look, the first week, I felt really unwell with the usual, the pain and the fatigue. It kind of took me over. I didn't stitch much at all that week, and I thought, you know, I probably won't end up having much to show you, but I was surprised. The second week I just went zoom, and I just felt better, stitched on a lot more. So I'll be happy to show you my progress once we get there. Now, it has been a quiet 2 weeks. I've seen my oncologist, everything is good there. She's asked me if I would like to participate in a trial for a new drug that they're testing. It's a drug for breast cancer, but it's the hormone positive breast cancer, which is what I had. And I'm just thinking about it. There are a few things there that I need to discuss with her, but because my profile as a patient fits what she needs in order to test this drug. So she has asked me to think about it. She's given me all the information to read up on it. So we'll see how that goes. Grand final last weekend, yes, just passed. It's our Australian rules football grand final. It was really good. We had the hot dogs going as well, so that was a good day. On Saturday we sat down and watched the grand final in the afternoon. It was a beautiful day as well, and that was really enjoyable. And otherwise, that's really been it. We've finished the vegetable patch. We've put in all of the seedlings of the vegetables in the back. So I'm really excited to see how they go. My partner has done an amazing job. He was a carpenter by trade, so he's quite skilled when it comes to anything like that. So, planted that, we'll wait for them to grow, and hopefully we'll have an abundance of vegetables, which is what I love. I love my vegetables, so that's just perfect. Alright, I'm just going to look down at my notes just to make sure I don't forget anything. Now, Alright, we're going to start off with my show and tell. So I don't have any paintings, but I do have a completed cross stitch. Now I'll see if I think I may have a photo of the actual pattern. Let's see if I can bring it up. Yeah, I'm just going to flip my toe there. That's the one that I have done, Snowy Christmas by Ori TM. I've done a couple of their patterns. I actually really like it. I really like Quaker patterns. I just really enjoy it. So this is it here. I've got the overhead lights on. There's not much. It's a really dreary day. It's raining. So I'm hoping the lighting and the reflections won't be so bad. That's it there. There we go. So I had this fabric in stash. It's an 18 count. I used a cord for threads. I purchased this frame specifically to fit this pattern, and I just framed it myself. It's from an online shop in Australia. I think they're called Frames Online, Frame Shop Online, something like that. But I can add the details down in the drop box if anyone's interested. So I've purchased quite a few frames from them, and I just measure it up, and I choose the frame, I choose everything, and they prepare it. They're based in Sydney or somewhere in New South Wales, and they mail it down. So that's it there. I'll just see if I can do a close-up without any reflection. So I finished that I'd probably say about 1.5 years ago, and it was one of the first cross stitches that I finished when I got back into cross stitching, and I think I've been cross stitching now for 2 years. I did start when I was a teenager, and I've kind of used tapestry and cross stitch throughout the years. As a working single mother with 2 kids, it was just a bit difficult to do any hobby because I was just too tired. As you know, kids take up a lot of time and energy. But they're growing up now, so I don't have to worry about that. So moving on, I'm going to start with my WIPS. I have a new start. Okay, let's do the new start. Let's not jump to the WIPS. Now, this new start is, I'll see if I've got a picture of it. I thought I did print a picture, but maybe not. See if it's in here. No, that's all right. I might have a picture on my phone, so excuse me for a moment. Do I have a photo? Yes, I do. Okay. I did print it, I just don't know where I put it. It's a chatelaine beaded butterfly tile, and that's what it will look like when it's done. I started this. I've had everything prepared for quite a while. I'm doing this on a 28 count natural linen. It's going to go off this scroll frame because it's really hard to use. Now, silly me, if you can see, that is not centered. I don't know what was going on in my brain. I did not center it, and I don't know how I did it. I should be able to undo that, or I measure it up to see if I've got enough fabric on that side and just continue. So I don't know, but that's all I've done. It's not a lot, so if I need to undo it and recenter it, I can do it. So I have everything for this project. I have all the DMC and the water lilies. I'll just fix this up. So that's a water lily there, and that's a water lily there as well. So there's that one, and the DMC. I also have silk lame braids. So I have those ones. I have all the beads required to complete this. So that's it there. Really pretty. I just have to measure it up and see if I need to restart it. Like I said, sometimes I don't know why I do things. Just don't think about it. Alright, the next is, I don't often do sales, very rarely. I've only ever done one because I'm very picky about what I stitch on, and it really needs to call me. Now, I came across this sale here by SATSUMA Street. It's a 4-part sale and it's called Winter Woods. I love SATSUMA Street. I love their designs, and I thought, oh, this really looks interesting. I'd like to do it. So that's it there. I've purchased the pattern. Well, not the pattern, but I've purchased the initial instructions, and I'm going to gather all the DMC, because I do have a lot of DMC. They do offer a set of, now I can't think of the other name and I'm really sorry, it's just slipped my mind, but I'll kit it up with DMC, and I have ordered a dark blue fabric from one of the local Australian shops, but of course you've got to throw in a couple of other things as well. So that's going to start on the 20th of October. So if you're interested and you like SATSUMA Street, head on over. I'll leave the link below as well, so that if you can always take a look and see if it's something that might interest you. Now, going on to WIPS, the first one is a Sunset Shooting Star Range by CAROLYN Manning. I'm working on, I've finished all that side there. I finished the top page. I'm actually working on this center piece here. That's where I am at the moment. I'm trying to work out which way it is. It's this way here. So that's where I am. Beautiful colours. So working on that centre piece, and I'll just work my way down, and once I finish that I'll be on to the last column over there. Love the colours. The colours are just beautiful. She is so clever. There's so many patterns, but I've said to myself I'm only going to do one CAROLYN Manning at a time. You know, it's hard not to, because she is such a good designer, but yeah, just one CAROLYN Manning at a time, and I'm going to keep it at that. Now the next one that I worked on was my oven kit, Endless Summer. This is beautiful. I just love this one. I enjoy stitching on this one so much. So I worked on this a couple of times, 2 times. So let's pop this at the back. So that's where I am at the moment. I completed this leaf. I've started working here, all along there, and I've done that background there. It's so beautiful. Such a pretty pattern. Fabric is great. It's about it's a 16 or 18 count. Does it say here? 16 count. Isn't that gorgeous? So what I'll do is I finished that leaf, I've done that, and I'm just kind of working my way up here, then I'll come over here and finish that flower there. Absolutely beautiful. Really pretty. So excuse me while I just pop this in the bag, and I'm just using their threads, of course, because it's come in a kit, and it's like spaghetti at the moment. Beautiful colours, really nice. So really enjoying this one here. I mean, I love all my kits and all my patterns that I've started. The next one I worked on is Mermaid's Folly by the Courtney collection, which is this one here. I'm working on that one just there, which is a mermaid and the dragon. I'm aiming for a page finish on this one, so that's where I'm up to. I've basically done all of that, and the page finishes just there. So I'm not too far from finishing this page. I love working with just one colour. It's just really good. It's actually very therapeutic, a bit like working on the CAROLYN Manning, because it's just, you know, it's just really easy stitching, and if you just want something easy, one colour, you just can't go wrong. So I'm aiming for a one page there. That's my plan in the next week. Now I'll show you what I'm using. Oh, by the way, that's on a 18 count Aida called Old Gold by the Stitching Spot. I started this in July of 2023. And I've chosen Coal by WIPS. So that's it there. That's what I've chosen to do the entire pattern in. The WIPS well, this particular one tends to knot really easily. It was driving me insane, and you can tell at the back of the work of my work where all the knots have appeared, and I just couldn't take them out. So I'm just using the wax. Every time I pull a new thread, I wax it. It's helped reduce the amount of knots that I get in the thread, so it has really helped. So if you do come across that kind of problem, try the wax. It really does work. Now the next one that I'm working on, I'll bring the photo up on my phone. I actually sold this on Stash Unload. I did have the pattern. Indigo Lane by Brynn Co. So that's it there. I worked on this a lot the week that I wasn't feeling well. I don't know, it was just a good stitch to do. I've done quite a lot, and I'm actually aiming for a finish this next fortnight. Now that's where I'm up to. So I finished the house, I finished all of that, I've done all of that. There's probably about 4 days of stitching there. So what I have left is this section here, which that's really coming up well. I'm so happy with that. I love that house. That house is beautiful. And I did change the colour of the house to a Antique Rose by the Gentle Art. So that's what I've used for the red house, and it's just beautiful. Love it. Can't go wrong with it. It's just a beautiful colour, and the variegation is subtle but lovely. So that's Brynda Co, Indigo Lane. I could possibly finish this next fortnight as well. Now the next one I stitched on is my focus piece to complete, and it's called Our Happy Place. This will be turned into a cushion for our caravan. This has been a real pleasure to stitch. I did get quite a bit done on this as well. I haven't ironed anything because I won't iron it until it's finished now. So that's where I'm up to. I really don't have much left to do. I've started working down on the caravan. So I just have that bottom section, which is really just all greenery and some flowers, and that's it. So that's where I'm up to at the moment. I'm really happy with that. That's come up so well. It's going to be lovely to complete and just have up on my caravan bed. So that's our happy place. Now the next one that I worked on was the Lord's Prayer, Our Father. That's it there. I also would like to finish this. It's quite a big one. I finished the word kingdom. I finished that word. I'm bringing that over. I've done all that. Bringing the border up. That's coming up really well. So I originally stitched from about here down, and now I'm coming up and I'm around here. So that's where I'm up to at the moment. You can probably hear my dog playing down here. She's just playing with her bed. And that's it for my WIPS, and I'm quite happy with the progress, considering I did this more or less the last 8 to 9 days of stitching. Now I'm going to pause this. I'm going to just pop some of these things away, and I'm going to bring my purchases. So I have purchased, I've done a bit of damage, but not too bad. So I'm going to pause it. It'll be 1 second for you to hang in there. Please don't go away. I'm back. So I'm back here with all my acquisitions. Well, most of them, I didn't take them all out. I'll save some for the next floss tube. So the first one I'd like to show you are these hoops. These are the best hoops. I have probably about 5 of them now. I decided to buy the different sizes, but I have another 4 of these. They keep the fabric so tight. I just love them. Now, I purchased these on Etsy, and that is the name of the Etsy seller. I'll just flip this over because there are some details here, so you can screenshot it if you're interested. Fantastic, really good, well made, and yeah, I can't recommend these more. They're just amazing hoops. So hoops by Brynn Co on Etsy. I also purchased, and I'll take this out of the bag because I haven't even taken it out. I hope I don't make too much noise. I probably should have thought about this before. Sorry, there's a bit of tape. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't realise there was tape on here. I should really take this up well. Okay, so what I'm trying to unpackage is a bag by Project Bag by Stitchy Pix, and she's on Etsy. I've never bought her bags, but wow, this is really nice. It's a big bag because I like my bags big, because I tend to keep my patterns on a hoop or a frame, and I like to be able to fit them into a bag. That is so well done. Nice zipper, really well constructed. So that's Stitchy Pix on Etsy. I purchased this kit from, it's a Arborist Art, and I purchased this from our Innovations here in Australia. Innovations sell a whole lot of different things, including cross stitches. It's the first time I've purchased a cross stitch, but I love that. Arborist, I'll call it Arborist, but if it's incorrect, please correct me. It is kitted with 14 count Ada, and there are 18 colour threads. You can't really see much, there's just a whole lot of instructions on the back, but that's beautiful. So that'll go with my collection of kits. I purchased this kit on eBay, and it's a Dimensions Gold Nuggets Angel of Peace. That's a really pretty one. This contains 18 count ivory Ada, printed fabric for the mat. So that is printed, and that's for the mat. It comes with batting, beads, thread palette needle, and easy instructions, which is what I need. So that's beautiful. Look forward to stitching that one. I also purchased from eBay. I might just take this out of the bag, you'll be able to see it a bit. I popped it in a bag because it wasn't actually in a bag. I'm sure it would have been initially. Another Gold Dimensions, Santa's Sleigh. So this is an eBay purchase. This comes with, I'm just trying to see what it says. 16 count dove grey Ada, yeah, and all the threads. I don't know if I can, I might be able to, no I can't. Oh no, can I, is it going to come out? No, it's stuck in there. So that's it there. I love that. Lovely. I've just been in the mood for Christmassy stuff. I'm in the Christmas spirit already. I started buying things for family. Now I've also purchased the collection of Birds of a Feather. This is from 123 Stitch. Liver. I don't speak French. I speak Italian but not French. L'été. Summer. Autumn. Autumn. So these three are from 123 Stitch. And this other one I purchased, so this was just to complete the set. I purchased this one because this one was hard to find. And this is the spring one. So I purchased the spring one on eBay, and it came with all the WIPS die works, which I thought was awesome. So everything is there to stitch this. I've been eyeing these patterns off for quite a while, and I thought if I'm going to buy them, I need all the seasons. So this will go with my collection of all other patterns, and yeah, they're absolutely beautiful. Really happy with that. I also purchased a pattern, and this was from Facebook Marketplace, and that's the pattern that I purchased. It's quite pretty. That was $5, so I thought that was quite good. It's a Ross original, La Trappistine. If it's Italian, that is how you pronounce it. La Trappistine. That's beautiful. I love that. If I was to stitch that, I would not stitch the word, but I would just stitch the whole lady. Beautiful that is. And this also I purchased. I'm sorry for this because I should have pulled them out of their plastic. I just kind of throw all my purchases in one area, and then I don't think about removing the plastic. I bought this from Stash Online. I thought, how interesting. I love the mood that projects in that one there. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that. And it's, yeah, it's Stony Creek. Well, that's all the ones there. Absolutely beautiful. Just bring it up a bit closer so you can see. Oh, they're just lovely. I love all that. And that one there. Absolutely lovely. So Stony Creek, book 130. So that was a Stash Unload one. And like I need more patterns. I mean, I'll never get to stitch all my patterns, but that's okay. They're there. I enjoy them. I even enjoy looking at them. And I got my dog here who's come for a pat. You want to come and say hello? Do you want to come and say hello, Chica? This is Chica. Look, here. No, she wants to lick me. This is Chica. She's a Maltese cross Chihuahua, and she's a really good companion, really good girl. Okay, there you go. So the last thing I want to show you is my crochet. So this is what I am working on at the moment, and I've just finished this center panel and those little ones, the little granny squares there. My next step is to work on those larger ones. So I don't know whether I'll be able to fit this in. See how we go. I haven't blocked it, so that's it there. I hope you can see it all. I think next time what I'll do is I'll take a photo of it spread out. I thought I might be able to fit it in, but I can't actually go any further. So that's what I've done with that. So I'll continue on crocheting the granny squares for the next round, and there are quite a few, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably about 35 I would say for the next section ish, at 30, 35. So that'll come up really well, and they're sewn, they're crocheted together in a really dark wool. So look forward to that. So that's it for my Flosstube number 7. Thank you for staying this long, and yeah, subscribe, like. If you have any questions, please send me an email or just message me down below. I will add all the information in the drop box. Take care. Bye.